Namaste, this is BhaVanTu. Last month in September 2025, I had a close shave. I fell off a horse, cracked my skull, have my C6 and C7 vertebra fixed, and T5 through T9 are all nicely tied up with parallel titanium rods. I discovered two things: the ephemeral nature of life, and I thought I cannot take anything with me when the time comes to leave. But I can leave some things behind, and this is a short video on leaving things behind. And the other thing I realized is the experience of pain. So maybe I should share some thoughts, some insights on pain. It was incredible when the event happened, and it continued after the operation, which lasted 5 hours plus. Friends, family, well-wishers, everybody was supportive, encouraging, loving, caring, and telling me, "You are a fighter, you should fight." And that's when I thought I should share something that I did that is a real life experience, that approach I took to pain. It's a disclaimer, by the way, it may not work for you. It did work for me, but who knows, it may. Pain in Hindi, in Sanskrit, is called Vedana. And Vedana is a word whose root is Ved. And Ved are the scriptures, the ancient scriptures of the Hindus. So I wondered why Ved are called Ved, knowledge. And I experienced that when something hurts, when something pains in me, I become aware of it, I become knowledgeable of it. So Vedana or pain is something that's happening to me that makes me aware. If I have Vedana in my head, I become aware of my head. And right now I have Vedana in the back of my neck and in my back, and I am telling you I am fully aware of these various parts of my body. So Vedana or pain, I realized, is not something I need to fight with. I know the Stoics have their own approach, endure and renounce. My friend Josh was there with me, and he and I had talked so many times about Stoics and Osho and meditations and chants and our dear Father and various things. And my approach, instead of fighting with pain, because I really think pain is a part of me when it happens, and it's giving me a message. So I don't see any valid reason to fight it. And my keyword in experiencing extreme pain and now coming out of it is surrender, Sharanagati. I told myself, pain is giving me a message. Pain is a part of my body. Pain is me. And I just surrender to it, and I say, you do whatever you have to do. You have a job to do. I will listen to you. I will continue to experience it. I will welcome pain medications as and when needed. But I surrender to thou, the goddess of pain. And that sort of took the edge completely. The other interesting thing happened is when I was put in physio, and I have another bigger brace than this when I am up and about, was they taught me BLT. No bending, no lifting, and no twisting. I found BLT also helpful in my approach to pain. Breathing, laughing, and trusting. I have directly experienced a correlation between breathing and pain. Deep breathing, gently holding the breath and letting it go, help me in managing pain while lying on a ridge with no medications and crushed vertebrae for an hour or so, when every minute was a challenge. If breathing in a certain way is not understood or not practiced or not your forte, simply observing the breath. I simply observed how shallow my breathing had become, and that helped me create a distance between that body that was breathing and myself. Somehow it helped. I also found groaning, I'm just attaching it with breathing. And so on, help me. And again, my Irish friend Josh kept cutting jokes on my groaning, which leads me to laughter. I've been watching all kind of silly movies and silly serials, and my old-time favorite Bombay to Goa and Mr. Bean and Fawlty Towers and Hogan's Heroes and Seinfeld. I mean, everything. Get Smart, Akshay Kumar's movies. I thought if I can laugh it out, it will be good, and it did work. Of course, when you are in deep pain, you cannot laugh, but when you are managing pain and when it is slowly coming down, I think laughter is, they say, is the best medicine. I also found friends, I invited them to pull my legs, and in fact, one friend created a poem and another friend made it into a song, the title being, here it is.
He rode through Montana, code in his brain. A horse took one look and said, nope, not today. Now he's flat on his back, but still sharp as a tack, to bug in his spine like a legacy stack. He's still upright in the stack, though the vertebrae crack. Got a brace on his back and a PhD to unpack, with Asher by his side and Sonaki on call. Keshev's cold and Dad's groans into a nap for us all.
And so the song, thank you Motilal for writing, and thank you Rajiv for putting it in in music. I just cracked up laughing, and the laughter has continued. I do walking, and that is of course because my lumbar is intact, thank God, and legs are working, and the physios and the OT and all have encouraged me to walk, and that has helped me come off entirely all pain meds, no oxycodone, no Tylenol, no nothing, 4 weeks after this mega surgery on my neck and my back. So that's the laughter part. Self-deprecating humor is the best thing that I could do, and my friends and family supported it. So that's how it is going with laughter. And the last is trust. And trust is very subjective. And I could remember my parents during the ordeal. And I'm now 65 plus, and to remember them was in itself a blessing. And different faiths, different values. In my case, my daily prayer, my puja, my abhishek is my cornerstone. Babuji, my father, taught me Hanuman Chalisa as a kid, and it just continued on the rage, on the stretcher, in the emergency, in the ICU as I was recovering. You may have your own. Om chanting, Aum was a forte in managing pain for me. So these are some thoughts. I don't want to continue to bore you, but some of these might come in handy. None of it might come in handy, but if it does, I will have left something of value. Very grateful to my family and my wonderful wife Asha, and kids and friends in Florida, in Sydney, Australia, in India, in New Zealand, in Canada, in UK. Thank you all. It has been a very supportive journey through this trauma. And as they say, we better leave things behind, because kal ho na ho. Hari Om Tat Sat.